Hey, my friends, this is Vineet, and today on HX Star Interview, we have Arun from Bangalore. Arun recently graduated from 10 weeks of HEX Intensive, and he has got amazing results. So, welcome to this HEX Star Interview, Arun. It's my pleasure to have you on this interview. And I want to hear from you. How's been your program experience of the last 10 weeks?
Yeah, thanks, Vineet. First of all, thanks very much to Vineet and Deepti for having provided this opportunity for me to undergo this experience. It's been an amazing journey. Words cannot describe what can be achieved and what has been achieved. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Lot of things to learn. Have learned a lot, and I came in with a purpose. I was focused. I had that intention that I needed to achieve something, and this program gave me a wonderful platform. And even though it is supposed to be like weight loss is supposed to be one of the main aims of this program. Generally, weight loss programs are associated with diets, and some burden will be there on the individual who is going through it. But in this program, there is no such thing. We are on full stomach and then we are losing weight, which is a pleasure. So nowhere not even on a single day did I feel that, why am I doing this program? So it is that thing which really, made me happy, and I'm here right now, should say.
Well, awesome to hear that, Arun. And you have got some amazing, mind-blowing results, Arun. Okay. You have to share all those. I think so many of good things that you have achieved. Tell us, what has been your results?
Sure. I joined this program for dual purposes. One was weight loss, which was not my primary focus, but my primary focus on getting my blood vital parameters to be in control. Before I started the program, I was on medicines for thyroid, cholesterol, for high triglycerides, for sugar, and for even BP. So I wanted all these numbers to be in check. Just before I started the program, my cholesterol level, my triglycerides had shot up to 600. And that is when I decided that, enough is enough. I need to do something about this. And one fine day, I somehow, it's said, right, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear before you. And then it happened one fine day, Sunday, I got a message and I logged into your mastermind class. And then the most painful part of the whole program was to wait for those 4 weeks for the program to start. I attended the masterclass on the first masterclass, and then there were 4 weeks to go. I was always asking Deepti, why can't the course begin sooner? So that was the real challenge. And then, I started off. And then I have to say that in just 5 weeks, at the midpoint level, I took a stock of my blood vital parameters. And the drastic change was that the triglycerides, which were at 600, it was at 120 at the end of 5 weeks. Sugar was normal, perfectly normal. So what I decided was that I'm going to be off all the medicines and see what happens. The worst thing that can happen is it might shoot back up again and I might have to restart the medicines. So with that thought process, I decided to stop all my medicines except thyroid, and I went ahead with the course. So at the end of the 10 weeks, my total weight loss was 10.2 kgs, almost a week per kg per week. It was like when I started the program, my goal was to lose only around 5 to 6 kgs, because I didn't even think that beyond that was something that was achievable. And I was really surprised that I was able to reach that at the halfway mark. And my summit goal was 10 kgs, which I was able to attend in the complete duration of the program. So that was a great achievement. And then, as I said, my vitality score was around 1 when I started the program. Now it is at 7. So it's a drastic improvement. That was one of the other reasons that I wanted to do this course, to get that high energy. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I wanted to, spend as much time as possible, play with her, and be in a position where she should not feel that I'm not giving her that attention or the energy that is needed for a child. So that was a great achievement, and I've been able to achieve that. And as I said, triglycerides I've already talked about, it's normal. Blood sugar, I went to the doctor after 10 weeks, and even he said, yeah, you don't have to be on the sugar medicines anymore. I've been off sugar medicines. So that is one of the great achievements which was always there in my mind. And I had mentioned a lot of symptoms like acidity, headaches, and all these things, but none of these symptoms are there anymore. So these are some of my achievements. It's a big list, actually.
So amazing, Arun. This looks so amazing. You are literally having this high energy experience. Okay. Now tell us all these things which has come. What is the impact? What is the impact on your personal life? What is the impact on your professional life? What is the impact on the work side? Did you get a chance to interact with colleagues? How do they see you? What all are the ripple effects of these changes in your life?
Yeah, my colleagues have not seen me. They will be really surprised if they see me. They will probably think that something wrong has happened or probably I'm ill or something. But it is exactly the opposite of that. But yeah, I've been meeting some of the relatives. They have been very surprised and they were curious to know what happened and all those things. When I went to their house, I refusing sweets was a shocker for them. That has never happened. I'm known for my sweets. If they come to know that I'm coming, they always have some or the other sweets. You know, they get it from outside and have it ready for me when I come there, and that is surprising for them. A lot of changes on the family side as well. When we start, doing these modifications, obviously the family needs to be involved, and they also start imbibing some of the things. They start seeing the changes, and I've seen a lot of changes in the family as well. My daughter has adopted to some of the vegan alternatives some of the alternatives for vegan products. So she likes them a lot now. She's on it, and my wife also has imbibed some of the things that we learn in this class. So overall, it's been a transformed family, I should say.
That's so awesome to hear from you, Arun, that the changes are just not limited to you. It's a ripple effect on the whole family. And by the way, you were talking about that sweet tooth. Tell me, is there a change in the cravings automatically from within?
Yeah, absolutely. So ever since the program started, right, for the 9 weeks, absolutely no sweets, no cravings. I used to eat a lot of stuff in between. And that is probably what had led to all these spikes. But I'm really happy to say that, yeah, there has been no craving whatsoever. Letting go of coffee was a big thing for me. So that is another achievement which I didn't mention previously. So it's been great overall.
Wow. Let's now talk about the HEX intensive program. So there are so many small systems and processes that we have in the program, right? If I have to ask you, what has been your favorite pick? What's your personal pick? What did you like the most about the program in terms of the system and processes that we have? What would be your topics?
It is very difficult to pick one or two out of them. I think it's the amalgamation of all of them. There are so many tiny bits and pieces, and the way the program has been designed and where the material is drifted to the user, and little bits and pieces of information, a lot of learning, and all the sharings, the community that we end up with, the impetus and the energy that we get from looking at their posts, it's really amazing. So that really boosts you to do one level go one level up, and that keeps you going. So I think that is what it is. And on top of it, credit must be given to you, Vineet and Deepthi, for handling and managing the stuff. You guys are on top of it, and I'm surprised at the amount of detail that you go into looking into our food journals. Even a single miss, even a copy paste error, you are there to point out that you have not done this. So, so yeah, all in all, it all adds up, I would say, and that's what makes this program an exciting one.
Wow, that's awesome to hear from you, Arun. Lastly, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, wherein 1 is the least and 10 is the highest, how much you would rate this program and why?
Yeah, 10 out of 10, definitely. There cannot be any other value other than 10. So yeah, you can give a, probably you should go up to a scale of 100 is what I would say. So yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. So my results speak for it. And the others in the community, it's not just that I have achieved the result. There are like almost all of them have achieved whatever they wanted to achieve. It's just amazing and mind blowing to see what all they have achieved in this very short amount of time, right? It's just unimaginable for somebody to think and lose 10 kgs in 10 weeks, and that too, not having to do any exercise at all. So it is really amazing.
That's great to hear from you, Arun. Finally, tell me, if someone is watching it first time, right, watching this conversation first time, this HX Star interview, and he or she is still skeptical and not very sure whether this program is going to work or whether this program will give any ROI, whatever investment they are going to go for this program, whether that is safe. So someone is having all this thought, being skeptical about it, which is also natural and human. What is your final message? What is your one final message to anyone who's watching it first time and not very sure of?
Yeah, I would definitely encourage them to please take up this program. I know that many people are skeptical when they come into the program, right? So I mean, there is absolutely no doubt on the ROI. All you need to do is to follow the process, follow the system, and you will achieve the result. That is what I can say. There is hardly any way that you can go wrong. If you are following the system, I can't just think of any reason why somebody will not be able to achieve their result. So I would say that this is not a weight loss program. This is not some nutrition program. This is all-in-one program. This is a completely holistic lifestyle changing program where weight loss is just a byproduct. Whether you want it or not, you will get that weight loss. And if that is your main purpose, then nothing like it. So I would encourage every one of you, please don't worry about it. You're not losing much. Just invest, have that trust. All you need is some time in a particular day. If you are able to devote that much for yourself, it is an absolutely great investment and the best investment that you will ever make in your life.
Oh, that was such a powerful message, actually, Arun, and of course, your result speaks for that. Thank you for being there on HX Star interview. I think you've been an amazing contributor in the community. You've been a role model. You've been in the top contributors in the group, and I wish you all the best moving forward. It was actually my pleasure to come to invite you on this HX Star interview.
Thank you, Vinay. Thanks for giving this opportunity to be a head star and be part of this invitation. Thank you very much.
Yes. Do you want to show your trophy?
Oh yeah, sure. This is my ex trophy.
Okay, that looks cool. Super awesome. Thank you, Arun.
Thank you.